Finding the right insurance usually isn't easy. It's not an easy task, especially living in Harris County, where in recent years we've experienced floods, freezes, and even hurricanes.
Our consumer investigative reporter Grace White is here with what you need to do to protect your home and save money. Grace.
It's getting a lot more expensive. As property values rise, so does the cost of insurance. Add in the number of disasters we've seen here in Harris County, and it's a recipe for higher prices.
It's going up. It's getting definitely more expensive over the last, since we've been here.
In Kingwood, memories of Harvey are still fresh on people's minds.
Harvey, this area is the bottom of the neighborhood here. This was underwater.
Bruce Savatsky has lived here for 25 years. But this year, when he went shopping around for home insurance, he was surprised by what he heard.
And we called them back up, our old agent, and they said, guess what, Bruce, we're not taking on any new customers in the Kingwood area. And I said, what?
To be clear, Savatsky was able to keep his current policy, but was disappointed there weren't more options.
Is it getting harder for customers in Texas to get insurance?
It's not necessarily getting harder. We're not seeing companies pull out of Texas like we are in California and Florida. However, companies are definitely reassessing the risk in Texas.
Rich Johnson with the Insurance Council of Texas says in Harris County, hurricanes have always been part of the equation. But now companies also have to factor in the risk of a winter freeze.
It was 2021 that really had a huge impact on insurance rates. Over the last 3 years, we've seen as much as a 40% increase in insurance rates.
Johnson blames the rising costs largely on inflation, noting the supplies and labor it takes to repair a home is more now too. And for flood-prone areas of Harris County like Kingwood, it leaves homeowners wondering if they'll really get the coverage they need.
It makes it a lot harder for the consumer. But on the other hand, with damages like this from the big storms and the flooding, the money has to come from somewhere.
So Grace, do insurance companies have to notify the state of Texas if they stop accepting new customers?
Yes, they do. And we checked with the Department of Insurance. It's actually required by law, and some companies they told us some companies have stopped writing new policies or are being more selective in certain areas. Those filings, though, are kept confidential. So we asked, but they weren't able to tell us what companies those are that have started being more selective.
Now, this isn't an easy task if you've ever had to purchase insurance. What if someone can't find it?
Well, there is an option. It's something called the Texas Fair Plan. It provides coverage to residential properties that are denied by other insurance carriers. We'll have more information on that on KHU.com/help.
All right, folks need to head over to the website to figure it out. Thank you so much, Grace. And if you have a problem, Grace can help. Call her at 713-521-HELP or send an email to gracecanhelp@KHU.com. We'll be right back after this short break.